What's going on? What's going on? I want to do this one on, expectations. Talking about, like expectations. We all have a lot of, expectations, in this life. I want a lot of people don't understand, like, another thing about Scorpio men, like why we, don't really fuck with a lot of people and why we act a particular certain type of way is because, you know, we are very aware of the world around us. We are very aware of, the nature of men. I say it like that. We understand the nature of men and the nature of man and how they are. You know what I'm saying? When I mean that we know what the nature of man is, I mean the characteristics of a man. You know what I mean? We know, not just men. When I say men, I mean everybody as a human race as a whole, as people. But when I mean the nature of them, how people are. People are selfish. People could be cold. People could be thoughtless. You know what I mean? People could be careless. People could be selfish. You know what I mean? It's all these characteristics. You know what I mean? A lot of these characteristics, make up an individual in this time that we living in the days that we living in. It's like most people don't take shit seriously, don't see the world seriously, don't realize, how real it is and, what's going on out here, you know what I'm saying? And we realize that, so we choose to keep our circle small, keep our circle close. You know what I'm saying? We ain't one of those type of people that you see us switching friends every couple of months. You know what I mean? We don't do all that back and forth. You know what I mean? Once we stop really to the point we know we can't reconcile with people or come to an agreement, we just wash our hands with it and walk away from it completely, because we're the type of people, we're either on or off or connected or just completely disconnected. We don't really straddle a fence when it comes to lifelong connections and partnerships, or just moving around with people and just doing different things. You know what I mean? We roll with only a loyal few, man. We only roll with a loyal few because there's not too many out here. You know what I mean? What's going on? I see somebody that liked the video. I appreciate that. I'm just talking about expectations. A lot of people have expectations for people, which they shouldn't have, not to be negative, but the only person you should, what's up, man? The only person you should have, expectations for is yourself, and for the Lord, because that's the only ones that's gonna ever really hold up to the word. Only the only thing that's concrete in this world is the word of God, because even your own mother and father would lie to you and put you on the back burner. So my expectations, unfortunately, for mankind as the human race are very low. I'm optimistic about the chosen few and the very few that are very pure in their motives and thoughts and how they move and everything, but I don't really. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna make it. I make it easy for people to approach me, and but at the same time, I'm gonna embrace anybody and treat everybody fairly, but at the same time, I'm not gonna expect people to do things. I expect people to be a particular certain type of way. I don't give a fuck how nice they come off. A person can be the nicest, seem to be the nice person in the world, but they can actually be the most, selfish, most coldest person, and do the most everything that's against your morals. But on the outward appearances, it looks like they're this nice person. Like a person would see a guy like me and be scared, or be like, oh, he's a thug or whatever, and I'm one of the most trustworthy people, but they'll give. You did an interview with that fellow. Nah, we doing it at 5 o'clock. We doing it at 5 o'clock, and the expectations my expectations for people are not too high. You know what I'm saying? I'm optimistic about the future, and I know what the Lord has me doing. I'm not, but my expectation is for the human race, as for is dealing with people, are very low. So I'm the type of person, I don't put myself in too many positions to be, left out in the cold. I'll be done wrong because I don't put that much trust and that much faith into mankind or into the world. You know what I'm saying? We put too much expectations into, the system or into other people, but we don't put no faith into the Lord. You know what I'm saying? My faith is not into no woman or no group of dudes or no piece of money or no car, none of that stuff. My faith is in the Lord and in my spirit, in my soul. So you just got to know, man, you can deal with people, you know what I'm saying, be loving towards people, but like as far as like doing anything else, man, you gotta be like, don't put yourself in that situation to be set up or be put in a bad predicament where somebody could cause you any harm. Don't make yourself a victim for people, you know what I mean? Rollo, I've been showing the light, nigga. You don't want to give me my credit, but you already know I've been on my shit for a long time. I've been on my shit for a long time. You big brother and everything, but I've been on my shit even before I met you, Rollo. I usually play the humble character, Rollo, but you know me, nigga. I ain't no bullshit. You already know. You knew that when you first met me. But this how I'm coming, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't straddling the fence or pretending, man. This how I live. This how I move. You know what I mean? This ain't no bullshit, no game, man. I be laughing and playing and joking around, but in all actuality, everything is all real. Everything is real, you know what I'm saying? From what you say to what you do is all real, you know what I mean? Even if you bullshitting and wasting time, it's still real, you know what I mean? You really wasting time, so it's real. So you gotta take everything for what it is. You gotta take it for what it's worth, you know what I mean? Don't put your expectations into things that are, you know what I mean, that are shallow and that won't last long. Don't put your faith into people. You know me, man. You know when you not playing and you serious, you ain't trying to hear that if I'm playing and bullshit. You know when I'm serious and when I'm playing, I don't be fucking around, man. I joke and play because I want people to feel I'm approachable. I don't want it to come off as too stern with people, but how I move, man, is I'm real serious person. I'm a real grounded, very hard-working person, very intelligent person, but I'm very humble and I'm very embracive towards people. But I didn't make it here and know all this shit and be able to tell you about all this stuff if I didn't know anything. So y'all already know that I'm coming with this, man. It's real, So don't try to do that, man. Just don't do that, because it ain't gonna turn out well. You know what I mean? You doing that, you putting your faith in, just like dudes, you riding in your car with your homeboys, but you don't know. You expect them to take you out to have a good time, but they taking you on a joyride, not telling you the car is stolen. So it's like they putting you in harm's way, and your expectations were to be riding with friends that you trusted, and that's the thing. You gave your trust to the wrong people. You know what I mean? You had expectations for them to have you in the right circumstances and make sure they had your safety and your best interests at heart. But in all actuality, it was nothing further from the truth. So you can't put your expectations in the people, man, because they'll always let you down. You will always feel you always feel depressed, you always feel hurt because you putting your faith and your expectations and your investments in the people, man. You're gonna always have those ones that you can count on, but always remember, man, you can't put your expectations into the world. You can't put your expectations into a company. You can't put your expectations into a piece of money, because all that can be gone, man. All of it is temporary. All of it is, here today and gone tomorrow. Put your expectations to your mind, to put expectations to your spirit, and to your body, to your soul, because that's really what's gonna matter. So y'all be peaceful, man, and take it for what it is and understand what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to do this joint with my boy at 5. So y'all stay tuned, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Be easy.